Alright, y'all, welcome back to BrainFLoTv slash Hot Topics TV. If you've never been here before, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell next to the subscribe button so you are notified every time a new video goes up on this channel. Yo, Puffy, P. Diddy, Sean P. Diddy Combs, Puff Daddy, Brother Love. He can't catch a break for nothing. Have y'all seen what 50 Cent is doing and how he is capitalizing off of Puffy's downfall and his misfortunes? Damn. But that ain't what we talking about today. New allegations and a new lawsuit from a new woman. A white girl has stepped into the chat. Y'all already know. Or if you don't know, let me put you up on game. When black women cry, their tears usually hit the ground. When white women cry, their tears go down their cheeks and into a law book. And somebody is coming with hell fire for that ass for making that white girl cry. Sean P. Diddy Combs is about to find out. Sean P. Diddy Combs' accuser claims that the rapper forced her to have sex with him and with Kim Porter, and then lured her back with Valentine's Day gifts. The messed up thing about these allegations against Sean P. Diddy Combs is they might not have a video of every one of them being abused like Cassie to back up the words of the accusation, but they sure as hell got a picture with P. Diddy. And you know you got to understand that back then P. Diddy was the man. Newfound fame, and everybody wanted a piece of him, and he was willing to share himself and go around taking pictures with everybody, realizing what powers he suddenly had. But those pictures are coming back to haunt him, because now when these women say I was with him in 2003, here's the picture. He can't say nothing. I was in his recording studio sitting on his lap, and then it went down. Here's the picture. He can't say nothing. It's not AI generated. It's not photoshopped. It's a real picture of him and the individual in each other's company. Now they got to fight the rest of it out in court. Sean Diddy Combs, he's facing yet another lawsuit. This time, one has been filed by a former student at the New York City's Fashion Institute of Technology who alleges that he drugged her and he raped her in the 1990s. I want y'all to listen to this because she gave details. Now, I'm not saying people can't be very detailed and still be telling a damn lie. I'm just saying she gave details. Sean Diddy Combs was once again sued this week by a new accuser who claims that the rapper forced her to have intercourse with Kim Porter nearly 30 years ago. And here I was saying Kim would never do all those things. You know, I'm talking about the details from Cassie that Cassie herself confessed to, like how she would go get male sex workers and P. Diddy would tell her bring back the ones with the biggest schlongs, and then he want to see them beat the brakes off her in front of him, and that turned him on, which is weird as hell to me, right? And anyhow, in my mind I was saying Kim Porter wouldn't do it. That's why he had Cassie do all that. But here comes an accusation that says Kim was into the freaky deaky. God bless the dead. I'm not saying that this is factual. I'm saying what's actually in the lawsuit that has been released to the public. Walk with me now. Disclaimer. Now, in a shocking development that comes just days after Diddy was sued by model Crystal McKinney for similar sexual assault allegations, another woman named April Lampros filed a fresh lawsuit against the music mogul. According to Lampros, Diddy sexually assaulted her several times in New York City during the 1990s and early 2000s. I'm wondering, what does she want for this though? What does she want for this? Does she want him to go to jail, or does she want a check? We're talking about the 1990s to the early 2000s. Here's the details. Allegedly, the first incident transpired in 1995 when Lampros was 22 years old and was studying as a student at the Fashion Institute of Technology. Must have ran into the mogul, got starstruck, and got struck down. Lampros and Diddy allegedly met at a Soho bar, and Diddy volunteered to be her mentor. She claimed that she became very intoxicated, and after leaving the bar for the Millennium Hotel, she was sexually assaulted by Diddy inside his hotel room. You're 22 years old. You're an adult. You went to a bar and you got very intoxicated. You got drunk on your own. I don't see anything in the lawsuit that says he forced her to drink a lot at knife or gunpoint. I don't see anything in the lawsuit that says she something was placed in her drink or even implying that. And then you went to a hotel after going to a bar with a young and virile man who is also a celebrity. And then comes the sexually assaulted inside of my hotel room charge. See, y'all brothers out there, you got to be moving way different and better than this, man. Right? Women already know. Please, you go to a bar with a man, and then you leave bar and end up at hotel room. Both of you are drunk, right? What do you think you're going to a hotel room to do? To lay down in separate rooms and sleep it off and then shake hands and go your way the next day? And I mean, this is just me being realistic. You have to stop putting yourself in positions where you have regrets later on, and this goes for both ends, because Puffy could have avoided this. I'm not taking no drunk woman to no damn hotel room after, whether she wants to or not. We are going to that hotel room when your ass is sober and you're bringing the drinks or I'm bringing a drink and we're drinking together and we're enjoying the time, and then it is consensual whatever happens after. But he leaves too much room for speculation, and these women leave too much room for speculation also. But the way how the world is going today, he is definitely going to be on the losing end. Flash forward to 1 year later, and Lampros alleged that Diddy forced her again to have sex, and this time it was with the rapper's girlfriend, Kim Porter. So let me get this straight. A year ago, y'all met up at a bar in Soho, swanky Soho, and got drunk together, and then ended up at a hotel room and had an encounter sexually. And you thought it was rape and you went your separate ways. And a year later, y'all hook up again, and this time it was for you to sleep with his then girlfriend, who became his wife, by the way, and is a mother to his children as well, right? Now, according to the newly filed lawsuit, Diddy demanded that Lampros and Porter have sexual intercourse. He demanded. If somebody demands that I jump off a building, I'm not jumping off the building. Lampros claimed in the new court document that while she vocally opposed this idea, she kept saying no. Diddy quickly reminded her that she had no control over the situation and that he could make her lose her job. Damn. Lampros claimed in the court documents that she said no, but he waived his powers over her. That alleged incident culminated when Diddy sat close by while they did it, masturbating for some time before pushing Kim Porter off Lampros and raping her. So Kim was on top of her, doing her thing according to Diddy's instructions. And then he sat there playing with himself. And then when he was up and ready, he just pushed Kim off of her and just jumped on her and did his thing. She said in the court paperwork, I felt disgusted, ashamed, and embarrassed, and I couldn't believe what had just happened. This is what she wrote in her sexual assault lawsuit against the music mogul this week. Also surprising was Lampros's claim that Puffy and Kim, Diddy and Porter, who was very resentful of Lampros after she was forced to engage in these acts with her, had Lampros fired from her job as a bartender after Porter grew enraged when she saw her working. So she is saying that Kim got mad as hell. The way, I don't know, I guess it's the way how Diddy went at it, with passion, beat the brakes off her, even though I shouldn't, because it wasn't consensual, she's saying. And she let it slide anyways, but they still had her fired from her job when Kim came by and saw her working and was like, you're not worth it because you wasn't down with the get down kind of thing. Porter allegedly told Lampros's boss that her boyfriend was Sean Combs and would have the business shut down if he did not immediately terminate Lampros. Lampros said that she was fired shortly after. Now also, shocking was Lampros's claim that Puffy, Diddy, attacked her several times between the 1990s and the early 2000s, including at least one incident when Puffy was still involved in a very public relationship with Jennifer Lopez. Lampros was the side chick. Lampros also claims that Diddy's thingy down there was adolescently in both length and width, and in her newly filed lawsuit. In other words, she is describing his penis. She is describing his pecker. She is describing his pickle. You get the drift, right? She is describing that part of a man that man likes to feel like is well endowed, but isn't. She said that Puffy's joint was like a little boy's in both length and width. She also told the courts that she saw it, she had it, forced to have it, and that it was circumcised. Now, meanwhile, Diddy's latest accuser claims that the music mogul ultimately lured her back again after the initial 1995 sexual abuse incident in the Millennium Hotel. He lured her back again with a Valentine's Day note and some flowers in 1996. After Lampros agreed to meet with him, following the Valentine's Day gifts, he allegedly forced her to perform oral on him outside in the parking lot again. Lampros cited that the incident as the moment the pair alleged that their relationship became aggressive and coercive, and she ran for the hills and never had any further encounters with him. I'm just going to leave this one here for y'all to sort it out. I mean, believe what you want to believe. I'm on the fence with this one. I don't want to be the kind of person who is victimizing the victim by saying, stop lying, when the victim is actually telling the truth, right? So I'm not going to give you my full opinion on what I think about this one. It's going to be very interesting to see how all these cases are settled in the end. I think Puffy is now up to about 7 cases that all bear the same description. Damn. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's just so sad to see. For those of us who are older, we were there from the beginning. We saw Puffy come burst on the scene, you know what I mean? Became somebody, went from that loudmouth, braggadocious, full of energy, straight out of college student to a mogul. And then just kept climbing and climbing and climbing, and it made us proud, right? And then all this dirt. You know they have a saying, right? On your way up, you better shake as many hands as you can and be nice to as many people as you can. Because on your way down, it's the same people you're going to have to meet. And although the climb going up may seem hard and long, that fall from top, coming back down, ooh, it's a slow and painful fall. This is what we're witnessing right now. Hit that subscribe button. I'll catch y'all on the next video. It's BrainFLoTv / Hot Topics TV. You already know if the topic is hot, we're on it. I'm out. Peace.